Once again, we have failed and let pirates advance towards the poneglyph.
As bad as it seems, letting them discover one doesn't seem to be the end of the world. I mean, no other pirate besides Brownbeard and Curry come close to finding all 6, and as history tells it, finding one of the poneglyphs doesn't really amount to much, considering the fact that none of the pirates can actually read what's written on it.
It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, if we let one pirate slip through the cracks, they all feel like they can, and little by little, more will start to multiply like bugs. Besides, I have a bad feeling about this Shai kid. He has had one of the most dominant runs as a pirate that I ever seen this year.
That is true. His crew does seem to be growing stronger as time passes. But what about HaliHawkin? He's completely flown under our radar, and I've never expected him and his crew to be this potent.
Shai, HaliHawkin, Ant. All names that many people worry about. But the one I fear the most is Victor D. Wemby. Coming from me, his silence lately has been bothering.
I almost forgot about Victor D. Wemby. He's been in hiding for a while now.
Whatever he's up to does concern me, but right now, I said we worry about him whenever he decides to pop his head out. But until then, our main focus should be what Shai and Hali are up to next.
Well said.
Previously on Hoop Piece.
Check. Give me the inside scoop of the T-Wolf Pirates.
Well, these past couple of years they've been really building up their resume. And according to this piece of information I just found, their captain Ant Edwards is worth about 244 million berries. And knowing the type of guy he is, he's most likely looking to take you down next.
Out of all these cards, none of them are showing a sign of escape for any of you. We'll see about that. What in the world happened over here? If you're looking for the map, I don't have it. Y'all had the map for a while. That means you probably already memorized where the poneglyph is. Fine. That's the copy of the map. If you follow it, I'm sure you'll be able to find them before they get their hands on the poneglyph.
The final battle, the return of Victor D. Wemby.
At last. This is the island where a poneglyph is supposed to be.
Finally. We take our first steps at finding the hoop piece. The only question is, where the could it possibly be?
Everyone. Captain! Split up and search this island for goods, and most importantly, the location of the poneglyph. By noon, I want everyone to report back to the ship to report what they found. Hey, Caruso.
Captain?
You already have one experience finding one ring poneglyph when you were teamed up with Brownbeard. And besides you being an experienced pirate, one of the reasons why I asked you to join our crew is because you're one of the few people left in the world who can actually read the writings on them. So tell me, does the information on these poneglyphs really point to Jordan's treasure?
I can't fully say. The poneglyphs that lead to Jordan's treasure are the ring poneglyphs that we're on our way to try to collect. And so far, I've only been able to read the writings on one of them, and that was before I left Brawnbeard's crew.
Interesting. So you're telling me there's more than 6 poneglyphs?
Indeed. There are 3 types of poneglyphs. The ring poneglyphs that lead you to the island where the hoop piece is, the historical poneglyphs that contain fragments of history from the Void Century, and...
Wait, what's the Void Century?
It's a time period where no historical documents can recall what happened during it. It's a piece of history that some say got erased from existence.
A piece of history erased from existence? I might have to look into that. But based on the information you do know, what can you tell me about the Void Century?
Not really much. Like I said earlier, I was only able to read one of the poneglyphs, and that was the ring poneglyph Bronbeard captured.
I see. Looks like something we might have to find out by ourselves. But anyways, looks like we finally arrived at our last destination. Has anyone had any luck finding the ring poneglyphs? Nope. No luck over here.
Before I came up here, I ran into something interesting. A castle that might could help us.
Perfect. Tell me more.
I feel like it will be better to show you than to tell you. This is it, Captain. This is the castle I stumbled across.
I see. If a ring poneglyph were to be anywhere on this island, it would most definitely be here. Everyone, split up again and search the castle. Be back here in an hour for a report on what you found. Yes, sir. Now, OKC is one of the youngest and most promising pirate crews currently, and due to their recent dominance on the seas, many people believe that they have a real shot of finding Jordan's treasure. And one of the reasons why some people believe this is because the Thunder Pirates has a crew of guys who are extremely skilled in playing their role. Their ability to execute their roles is one of the main reasons why they're able to advance this far on the seas. But to understand this crew's dynamic, you have to understand everyone's job on the ship first. Starting with their captain Shai. He serves as the crew's captain due to his intellect and power he's honed throughout his years on the seas. Next, we have J-Dub, who serves as the co-captain due to his mastery of armament hockey. He serves as his crew's second strongest combatant behind Shai. Next, we have Chet, who is rose to third in command on this crew due to his ability to fend off and protect his ship and crew from enemy attacks due to his barrier fruit. Next up, we have Alex Caruso, an experienced veteran who earned a spot on this crew due to his knowledge of the seas and his unique ability to read poneglyphs. Next up, we have Hartenstein, a giant who serves as the Thunder Pirates tank. And lastly, we have Ludort, who possesses the Dog fruit, a devil fruit that grants you the ability of enhanced speed, enhanced stamina, enhanced durability, and the ability to sniff out any danger or enemy from a 500-meter radius.
Hey, Captain. Their set is leading straight towards that direction right there.
Then it looks like they went straight towards that castle right there. Let's go. Something seems really fishy about this castle.
I agree. The setting there is terrible.
A castle with no guards running it. In fact, it almost seems abandoned. I wonder what the story is behind this place.
I don't feel certain entering just yet. Let's explore the area before we just walk in.
You all have very good sense of discernment.
Who is this guy?
I am the sole keeper of the castle, the protector.
If you're the protector of this place, tell me, does this castle really contain one of the poneglyphs?
I can confirm nor deny the contents in that castle. All I could say is, enter at your own risk.
Enter at our own risk. What is this risk exactly?
Those who dare make the way to invite themselves inside must bear an unbreakable curse.
And what is this curse?
The curse itself varies. Think of it like a bad omen that lingers above your head until it takes effect. Many great pirates have fallen victim to this omen in search of the same thing that you're looking for, a ring poneglyph. Many enter without even finding it, but unlucky for them, the curse still lingers despite whether you find what you're looking for or not.
You said many great pirates have fallen victim to this curse. I would like to know of one who has.
Very well. I will answer this one question and be on my way. Long ago, a pirate came here just like you, in search of a ring. This pirate had dreams of becoming the next Mike D. Jordan and ran over the entire seas to become a pirate king. He was able to get pretty close to collecting about 6 of the poneglyphs. But when it was time for his last adventure to find the 6th ring, the curse from him stepping into this castle finally took effect. And on his way to finding the 6th poneglyph, he fell and suffered an injury that would lead to the end of his reign on the seas. Some say it was mere age, but I say it was the curse finally taking place.
Quahog. Quahog is the pirate you're talking about, huh?
I will not confirm nor deny.
So according to him, this castle could risk our chances of finding the hoop piece due to this curse.
Well, if a poneglyph is what we need, and a poneglyph is inside there, I don't really think we have a choice.
I smell the patient pirates somewhere inside there.
It looks like they either took the risk or they were completely unaware of the curse. Either way, we can use this to our advantage. We'll camp outside this castle and wait for them to come out. Hopefully we could beat out the info that they just collected inside there. All right, Miles and Aaron, take your squad through the doors on the left. Andrew and Siakam, take your squad through the door on the right. And as for me and TJ, we'll take the door in the middle. Remember, report back to the spot in 15 minutes.
Who would have thought, Captain? Who would have thought that we would be this close to finding an actual ring poneglyph? This pirates who spend their whole life never seeing one, and here we are. It's right under our... Whoa.
Finally, after all my efforts, I finally get to lay my eyes on this beauty.
What does it say? I can't read any of the writings on this thing.
As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter. Just write down what's on it on a piece of paper so we have a copy of it. Whatever it does say must give us some clues to Jordan's treasure.
Got you.
This seems to be some sort of library. If there's a poneglyph in this castle, I doubt it's gonna be here.
These books are ancient.
Yeah, but I bet they contain some important information.
I heard that you captured a poneglyph on your past crew. What do the poneglyphs actually say?
I don't really know. No one on our crew could read what was on it. It's in some type of language that no one has ever heard or seen before.
Interesting. Now I was thinking, if you already captured a poneglyph, That means we technically already have 2 of the 6 ring poneglyphs if we find this one, right?
Nah, the writings on the poneglyphs and treasure always stay with the captain, and no one really ever remembers the route to where the island of the poneglyph is. Cause if that was the case, pirates like Rob Pori would have found the hoop piece a long time ago.
Rob Pori. Name sounds familiar.
He's one of the only people who's seen all 6 poneglyphs, and he's one of the only people in the world who could decipher what's on them. Now there's rumors that he became so knowledgeable on the world that the government ordered for him to be executed. From what I've heard, he's still somewhere in hiding, but no one really knows what happened to him or where he's even at.
Interesting.
Anyways, we should probably head back to the others. There really isn't much information here.
Now, as discussed earlier, the Pacer pirates managed to retrieve the writings on the poneglyph, and when ultimately getting what they came for, they decided to not waste any more time and head off the island before the Marines decided to regroup and close in on them. But little did they know, their nearest threat was the Thunder Pirates, awaiting them outside the castle. Shai. You know I can't leave this island without you giving me the writings of the poneglyph you have. If you want the poneglyph, you're gonna have to get it over my dead body.
Shai Gildress and his crew have officially been announced as a threat to the world after taking possession of one of the writings on the 6 poneglyphs. And to make matters worse, it seems that the supposed location of where the ring poneglyph was has been completely obliterated due to an intense 7-day battle between Shai and HaliHawkin. And no matter the efforts, no one has managed to successfully relocate the poneglyph. Now I want to get started on something that's been on my mind. Supposedly, HaliHawkin fell to an unusual injury before the last deciding day of the battle. Now, after being so close to walking away with the writings on the poneglyph after being so close to obtain it, some may say that the Pacers are cursed. Cause man, who knows what would have happened if he didn't go down. Now, as far as Shai, after that battle, his crew seems to be set on capturing another one of the poneglyphs. And all I can say is, with this crew being as young and aggressive as they are, they're emerging as a favorite to capture Jordan's treasure, the hoop piece. Now, while all this has been happening, major changes across the seas has been happening. Starting with what we already know, KD has decided to relinquish his title of being a Yonko to surprisingly turn in one of his former crewmates in D-Book to become a vice admiral leading the Rockets Marines. And right behind him was Bradley Beal, who was accepted and appointed to be a member of the Clippers Marines. And you already know, he's not much of a valuable asset, so I really don't get that move. Weird. But that's not the only move the Marines made to buff up their strength. After being completely destroyed on the seas, CP0 has also made some changes, with Admiral Tatum not being fully recovered from his battle with the Knicks and suffering a dreadful injury. CP0 needed to make some moves to maintain their offensive firepower. And they did just that by demoting Holiday to the Trailblazer Marines and adding Anthony Simmons, a young cat who I've heard has proven how formidable he was in battle. But that's not the only move CP0 made. Along with letting Holiday go, they also let Porzingis and Horford walk away as well. I guess after falling to the Knick Pirates, they decided it was time to make some big changes. Now the world government is doing all that they can to maintain the balance on the seas. And it's clear, power isn't enough to stop these pirates. So the Marines assigned CP3 to be in charge of CP3, aka Clipper Pole 3, the government's #1 intelligence agency. Ironic. Now with the Pacers being down under with their captain being hurt and then being fatigued after battle, Admiral Giannis decided now was the perfect time to get his get back at the Pacer Pirates. And him and his Marine squad decided to attack them while they were resting up on an undisclosed island. This resulted in the capture and forced cooperation of one of the Pacer Pirates crew members, Miles Turner, who I heard walked away willingly. Another weird thing. And as far as the Bucks, Dame Dollar decided the pressure of winning battles as a vice admiral was way too much and decided to return home to Portland and serve as a regular Marine captain. And I can't say I'm shocked. Great pirate, but not so much a great captain when it comes to making progress on the seas. Now, other changes that's been happening among the pirates to make things brief is DeAndre Ayton fleeing from being held captive by the Trailblazers and somehow finding his way to the Bronzebeard Pirates, who coincidentally was in need of a giant presence on their ship. Finally, Desmond Bain, Jaw's right-hand man, is now a member of Ben Carroll's crew after the Grizzly Pirates ultimately lost in the Davy Back match. Now, many other changes have happened on the seas, but with all these things happening, the next race for a ring poneglyph is bound to be one for the books.
Shai emerging is favored to capture the hoop piece. Dylan, Castle, Fox. I'm ready now.
No, let me get this straight. You mean to tell me that you watched the whole video and you still haven't followed any of the social media yet? You're missing out on polls, previews, and cool anime and NBA posts. So do me a favor right now and pause the video and follow Matchupsmedia on TikTok and Instagram.
Now, if you like these type of videos and want the next episode, please get this video to at least 1,000 likes. And if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. The support means a lot and will help this channel tremendously. And if you still haven't yet, please follow my Instagram and TikTok at Matchupsmedia. Thank y'all for watching.